Morning, friends. Welcome to another episode of Team Jesus Outdoors. Hey, we're out doing a little bit more quarantine walleye jigging today. Got a bright and early start this morning at 6 o'clock. Looks like we're going to have this stretch to ourselves for the next half hour or so. But it's Saturday, so it's going to get crazy busy here shortly. That one on. I didn't even have a camera rolling yet.
I just dropped it down. We're going to go back in front of this opening because
that's a nice one too. Like I was saying. Like I was saying, we all want to come out here and fish the same spots that we fish every year. And we ignore the obvious stuff that we would fish on any water system that we weren't familiar with, you know?
We're going to go back up in front of that opening because it was just loaded with marks.
Yeah, I saw it back here too.
Oh, did you? Is the camera on?
Yeah, I got it on now.
Nice start. All I did was drop the rod down.
That was 3 minutes into jigging right there.
You thought I was kidding too, but I'm seeing all these marks and I went.
You said that, I looked up and then I still thought you were snagged. I got one too, bud.
Oh, and
I only got him by the stinger though.
Okay. Oh, I can't see it. Okay, this one.
Got it. Like I said, buddy, why not fish a point?
Well, I told you that just up here, we're not even to where I said I wanted to get to. There was lots of good. We got this to ourselves.
Yeah.
That's what's funny.
Yeah, we won't have it to ourselves for long. Yesterday morning, I had my spot to myself until 10 guys saw us catch the fish. You know, I do the same thing, Mike, when I go to, when I'm bass fishing Belleville Lake, you know. I've spent so many hundreds of hours on that lake that
There must be quite a different current here.
I've spent so many hours on that lake that on any given day I go out there and I have
John, look, there's some fish down there. I'm sorry.
I have 30 spots in mind that I want to fish, you know, based on where I've caught fish in the past.
Yeah.
And therefore I don't approach it like any other body of water, thinking about the weather conditions and the water conditions, you know. Ooh, almost snagged right there.
Oh,
I got one.
I know. I can see him down there. Now I know what Lance Valentine says.
Oh, I only got him by the stinger again, so.
Ah, John, why are you doing that so quick?
Stinger broke.
Oh.
I'm gonna start tying my stingers with 20 pounds.
Well, there's a ton of fish down there. This reminds, you know, I've always argued about Lance saying that he can see the fish because most of the fish I've caught in the river, I don't see in the body. But you certainly can see him here.
You want one of these ugly brown worms?
No. You won't see me use brown worm unless it's 20 to 1.
I got another fish though, are you sure?
Are you sure? Okay, let's not rush it this time.
Yeah, I've only got him by the stinger again.
Why do you bring them up so...
Because we're in shallow water. I only had to bring him up 20 feet. All right, well, start wherever you want to start. That's a little guy compared to the other ones. It's only 6:25, man. We ain't been fishing for 10 minutes, we got 3 in the box. I don't know if I want you to go to your spot now.
Well, we're going to drift right to it. I started down maybe 50 yards.
I think maybe we better just sit on this point. The price of one of these worms is going up by the fish. I've always tied my stinger hooks with 10-pound test, but I'm going to bump that up to 20, I think. I've had way too many stingers break in the last 2 years. There he is. Dude, that one hammered it. He's got to have the jig in his mouth. Yeah, I'm bringing this one in. Oh, jeez. That's a nice sized male too, buddy. Dude, he slammed it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're gonna go back to that.
I'm jigging really aggressively.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I'm jerking that thing up off the bottom.
I'm almost inclined to go right back in front of where all the fish were.
I'm not sure why we wouldn't just turn circles on that point.
Yeah, let's just do that. That was way too big. I've never seen this like that.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't feel like we have to have a limit in 30 minutes.
No, but
But if we can, I'm not opposed to it.
God, is it warm outside?
I know the earlier we get back to the course long, I think we ought to hammer this point until they quit biting on it. Well, me too, but I'm trying to get out of that mindset of jigging the river like a typical river rat, you know? Which is what I've done for 25 years.
But I don't see a fish right now.
I don't either.
Can you believe that?
Maybe now with the sun up a little bit on this point. Oh, I got one down there. I'm bringing him in. It's a whitey.
Oh, it's white.
First white bass of the season. That's not good.
Water temperature up to 51.
Yeah, water temp's 51. It's time for whiteys. Just sucks that we lost 3 weeks we couldn't be on the water. Some of the best 3 weeks of jigging. We didn't, and I don't think we did. I think it's because of the weather. We definitely lost a good week, a good solid week though. That last week that we weren't allowed to be on the water,
Yeah.
it would have been fast and furious limits every day that week, I believe. There you go. Yeah, I had one yesterday that I didn't get him till the third time he bit it. I got that one on the first try though. Oh, that's a nice fish too.
Hey, take your time.
He's got it all. No, he's only got the stinger. You know what, this is that's a healthy fish right there. Got a little chunk going on.
God, you get it.
That's funny. 6.
You ready to net one here?
Yep, we're there.
Talk about a river being on fire, man.
Well, I'm showing mine off to the camera. You're sitting there.
Sorry.
No, it's fun.
Seven fish. It's not 7 o'clock yet.
It's really only that magic window that I'll fish this shallow, you know. It's when they're really up spawning, or actually low light, anytime low light though.
Right.
You know, because they'll push in low light, they'll push bait up on these shallow spots. I say turn and burn, dude.
Yep.
Well, what's the worst thing that happens? We go 15 minutes without a fish.
I'll probably let you.
Yeah, if that's a walleye, you got him foul hooked.
Yeah, he shouldn't be going that far out. It is a walleye.
It is a walleye? Sure is.
Jeez. He's one fighter, man. Holy cow.
I think you've only got him by the stinger hook in the corner of the mouth. Nice fish though, Mike. Well, it's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. 30 minutes and we got 8 already. Either way, it's hot and heavy.
Roll us back over there a little bit.
And I'm just going to remind you that I asked you not to leave this point.
I know.
This is incredible, man. Just sit and turn circles on one point and catch fish like this. My confidence color, man. It works in so many different water conditions. I mean, this is pretty doggone clear water we're in right now.
Yeah, when that sun comes up, I'm going to the white color.
Rocking the point. Fish on. Nope, bottom.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I'm unsnagged though.
Oh, I see the fish.
See if I broke off my stinger. Oh, I don't know, Mike. I may have had a fish.
Oh yeah?
My stinger's
broke again?
My stinger's gone and my stinger's gone and my worm's almost pulled off.
You can't lose that worm.
Oh, I got plenty of these worms, believe me. No, I had worse luck with 10-pound fluoro. But you know what? I mean, I use a lot of 10-pound tests for bass fishing.
Yeah.
But when you're fishing, when you think about your line, you know, on an average cast, you may have 100 feet of line out. You know, set the hook at around 50 feet of line out, maybe. You still got a lot of room for that line to stretch. But your stinger hook's only 2 or 2.5 inches long, and there's just not enough. There's not enough stretch, even the mono.
Make sure you're paying attention, and there's a million.
I got a fish on. How's that for you?
I was gonna say, there's a million fish down there.
Oh, that's a nice one too.
Take your time.
I'm not doing it. He is.
Oh, jeez. And they're great fighters.
That's another nice one, man.
Well, you can see I've got plenty of.
That's just number 8. Could you ever imagine of catching an entire limit on one spot?
No. Well, yeah.
On one point.
I mean, even Friday, it was spread all down along the shoreline.
Right.
But now
I
it's one
mean,
little spot. And normally,
you know, to catch a limit in a quarter-mile stretch that you're drifting over and over again, I mean, that's common.
we don't want to be out here late morning anyway because the wind.
And pictures. Hey, so I got news for you, bud.
You got a fish? No.
No.
Camera's not been on?
Yeah. I turned the camera on when you hooked your first fish, right?
Yeah.
While
I don't know.
I did. While you were fighting your first fish, I turned the camera on.
Yeah.
That was 49 minutes ago.
Oh, we've been fishing 49 minutes is what you're saying.
We got 8 fish in 49 minutes.
Okay. There.
I got one.
Sorry.
I'm taking my time, don't worry.
Aren't they so aggressive?
Super aggressive. Number 10.
You have to do it a little bit.
There's absolutely zero need to try to
Zero people.
there's zero need to try to upgrade our limit. They're all nice fish.
Yeah.
We got one small one in there, that's it.
And I don't have to worry about other people.
Yeah, I feel like the first fish we were catching were up here in this shallower part.
Yeah,
But the last couple have been off, you know, out 20 footish.
Just hang on to your line.
Sure.
A little bit. I think the fruit somehow.
You want one of these ugly brown worms yet?
Look at that. I just put on the big green ones.
Well, I was. Now a fish got me.
Are you serious?
Swear. I just dropped my jig to the bottom and here he is. I got him.
John, jeez. It's too big to do that.
Now this is 10-pound test.
Well, I guess you're not worrying that we're not going to get our limit, so.
Well, I'm not worried about not getting the limit, and I saw that he had the whole jig in his mouth.
Oh.
I've kind of tried to quit talking about my standard little line that way. But my theory is, the more aggressive the fish are, the harder I'll snap it, you know? Until the fish quit biting it, you know? If I asked you nicely, would you put a brown worm on?
No, I won't.
There it is.
Got him?
Yep. Don't know yet. I can get the net myself, actually. Yeah, I got him hooked pretty good. Oh, that's a nice one, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best fish of that morning. Well, Mike, not only is that a 1 hour limit, but that's a dandy limit, man.
A lot of nice fish in there.
There's a lot of 3 and 4 pound fish in there. Hey, the next time you talk to your buddy Mark, please thank Mark for backing out this morning.
Yeah, I will. I'll do that, Mike.
This has been the best day of walleye fishing I've had, certainly all year, probably in at least a year. I think the lesson learned this morning is pay attention to details.
Yeah.
You know, for what, no matter what fish species you're chasing, it's paying attention to those little details that makes a difference whether you catch 1 fish or 20 fish, you know. We stumbled on that point this morning almost purely by accident, really, and recognized pretty quickly that we were onto something, and then staying on that point just led to a phenomenal day. I mean, since we caught a dozen fish on that point plus a couple silver bass. Since we left it, we've only caught what, 4 fish, 5 fish,
5 or 6 fish,
maybe a half dozen. So by paying attention to detail and by staying on the school of fish that we found, it just made for a phenomenal day. Hey friends, don't forget to check out our other channel, TJO Men's Ministries. We're starting to load some content onto that channel. Thanks for watching another episode of Team Jesus Outdoors. God bless, tight lines. We'll see you guys on the river.